bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Grand Bahama Power Company is working diligently to restore power across Grand Bahama. Wednesday, the president of the company addressed common concerns that residents and business owners may be having at this time. Kimberly Mullings has details.
The Grand Bahama Power Company continues to work toward re-energizing the entire island. However, CEO and President Sarah McDonald says they are unable to guarantee that residences or businesses will have power just because crews are working in the areas.
There may be a problem. A down service wire, which is the wire from your home, from the pole to your home, or poles or trees on the lines that perhaps you can't see from your house. We have no way of knowing where those problems are until we get the transmission lines and then the laterals or side streets repaired.
For the past 14 days, over 200 GBPC workers, North American Amera affiliates, and local contractors have successfully energized a number of communities, about 5,500 homes and businesses. However, the power company is finding out that about 30 to 50% of consumers within the energized areas don't have power.
We know that it's frustrating for customers to see neighbors with power while they are still without, and that it doesn't seem logical to them. But if we stopped our transmission work to identify and address the problems impacting those individual customers, it would mean we aren't being as efficient towards our goal, getting the largest number of customers safely restored in the shortest amount of time.
McDonald says the company has to balance its resources and to do its best for the entire island. They will continue to repair the transmission system. She notes that there will be individual outages which require customer action before power can be restored.
If you see damage to your meter base, which is the box that the meter sits on, and or the meter mast, which is the pipe that carries the wires from the meter to the weatherhead or that ball on your home where the service connects, you need to call a qualified electrician to assess it now. We don't want to be energizing an area and be unable to restore a customer's power because of a problem in their own home.
Some consumers have questions regarding the yellow marker they may see in the road outside their properties, as well as they see that their meter boxes have been taken out.
So that's an issue with the Building and Development Department of the Grand Bahama Port Authority. So they will, if they identify homes that they believe have issues, they will ask us to pull the meter, and until the home is inspected or they come back around, we aren't allowed to re-energize the home.
Additionally, customers are asked to call Grand Bahama Power Company to report any issues or to address any concerns they may have. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Safety concerns being expressed tonight in the wake of efforts to restore power on Grand Bahama. One consumer says he is a bit disturbed by an incident with safety implications that he hopes will not be repeated. Megan Shepard reports.
Professional engineer and former manager at the Grand Bahama Power Company, Roger Johnson, expressing concern regarding an energized down power line in his business complex. He says the situation can cause a major problem to those that drive through this establishment.
I had the inspector here, and they looked at where the pipe was broken, and we have all reinstalled that. That's the main service for this building, the hurricane that breakdown, and cables came down along with it. So we had to go through a process of getting it inspected and that being reported to the power company. That was done since Saturday.
Now Johnson says he did experience damage to his weatherhead, the pole attached to his building, but that has since been fixed and inspected. He says this form is then presented to GBPC in order for his buildings to be energized.
The thing is that they went ahead and probably just energized the 69 kV. Well, the 12.5, not 69, the 12.5 kV, like what you see out there. And in energizing that, they did not take note of the fact that this wire, which was down, would become energized also, even though it was pointed out to them that it was there, that these were two separate services. And so this presents a serious problem.
Johnson contends that it was the responsibility of the power company to revisit the site to attach the down power line before energizing the building.
I think it was overlooked. I think they probably, Yeah, the power company, because the power company has these specialists, they say, in here to do the work. And so it's some of them who would have overlooked it.
Now, we reached out to the Grand Bahama Power Company regarding the situation. Corporate Communications Officer Cleopatra Russell says that safety is always first and foremost at the corporation and that their crews have addressed the situation.
Once our crew was made aware of it, Mr. Pat Lang, who is a senior member of our linesman crew and has been a part of the GBPC family for more than 20 years, visited the site and along with Mr. Johnson properly secured the downed line. We then told them that we would address it at a time that was beneficial to us. When we went back there today after being contacted by ZNS, somehow inadvertently the line had been across the street again. And so what we did, as was our usual protocol, is we severed the line as to ensure that the public was safe and secure. We're encouraging our customers to continue to give us a call at 352-8411. Again, safety is the most important thing to us, and so we want to make sure that the public is safe, and we applaud him for actually reporting the downed line.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Police in Grand Bahama are investigating a traffic accident that has left a 62-year-old man dead. The incident reportedly occurred shortly after 9 p.m. on Wednesday in 8 Mile Rock, involving a gold 2004 Taurus. The vehicle was traveling east along Queens Highway when the pedestrian attempted to cross the street and the mishap occurred. The male victim was transported to the Rand Memorial Hospital via ambulance, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Police are actively investigating this matter and are appealing to the motoring public to drive with care and attention and to be aware of pedestrians traversing the streets. Also, pedestrians are advised to wear bright-colored clothing while walking at night. Don't go away. Sports is up next with Ricardo Lightbourne.